Hello, Monsters of Banning, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and Part 4 of my Grudgebringers campaign with Morgan Bird Boy. Morgan Bird Boy. Good. So we're only losing a little bit of money, which is good, and also I think we can upgrade some guys. Oh, Moonstone of the Hidden Ways. Alright. Alright, what have you got? It could be a Skaven Slayer. That just reduces your upkeep. I'm in. Can you get all of these? Oh no, you can only get one. Okay, that's fine. I mean, upkeep reduction, I'm like, yeah, fine. Crafted heavy armor. Or artisan blade. What can you get? Cavalry barding, so that's more charge bonus and armor. Outcast Knight gives you frenzy. Holy shit, that's pretty legit. It's 10% upkeep. I'm going to get that, because, I mean, giving you Frenzy is kind of good. Kind of good. Order of the Prince gives you more melee attack. Maybe. More armor and speed. You don't have a lot of armor. It's only 20. Or it could increase your speed. Let's make you kind of like chargy, flanky cavalry. I'm kind of, I'm going to give you more speeds. Sure. And Grudgebringers, I'm going to give you... I feel like plus 25 armor is... I don't know. It's not the worst, but it's not amazing. What can you do? Crafted heavy. Right, there's no point giving you heavy armor. If there was like more range, yeah. So that's the kind of thing I want. Hidden. I don't really care about that. More range is always good though. I do well. Oh, I'm going to mull that over. Anyway. Indeed, praise Sigma. Right, last time we beat up Grom, but we didn't get the thing we wanted because the faction died before we got the rewards. Kind of bullshit. Never mind, it was a tough fight. Frankly, I deserved that. I feel like I deserved it, but I didn't get it, as is traditional. Never mind. So we're going to. I don't know why Orion is off the chain again. He's always off the chain. Just him and the lads just out on the town painting it red with blood usually.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now what brings you here with a sheathed blade?
Hello. Non-aggression pact. Yes, let's have a non-aggression pact. I think everyone likes us. I mean, everyone should, but I think what we're gonna do, right, we're gonna go. Yeah, good. Right, you come over here. And then we're going to try pooping out of camp. Right. Too close to settlement. Okay. Alright, well, apparently we've got so much movement that we're basically marching every time we move. So, marching no longer does anything for us. We've evolved beyond the need to march. Because marching is 150% of your normal movement. But it's not 150% of whatever movement you have. It's 150% of your base movement. Which means if you've got 50% an increase in movement, then effectively you can move the same distance. Yes, we will join that war. You can move the same distance. So it makes no difference. So if you switch to march, you'll notice that there's nothing there. You can't actually move anymore. All it does is make sure you... Orion, are you kicking the shit out of the dwarves, mate? Buddy, come on. We've talked about this, haven't we? I swear to God. I just like the idea. He comes back to the Oak of Ages and Ariel's there going, what fucking time do you call this?
That I make no promises to my ascent.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Look, we're not... Look. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Perhaps a more humble approach. Are you... Yeah, you are fighting Melagor. Oh, guys. Guys. Okay, if I go over here... Oop. What does this do? Oh. 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 This hasn't annoyed you, has it? Nope. Nope. Good. So what can we do with this? We can get... Okay, so we can recruit units? I guess? Yes. Okay. We can build buildings, recruit units, and... Okay, we can get upkeep... Okay. I mean, this is... fine. I don't really know what the benefit is. Little bit confused about that. Never mind. Let's just go in here and see what this is. Right. That is a lot of... That's a lot of stuff, isn't it? That's quite a nasty army. They've got 2 Keepers of Secrets. It's fine. We can... You know, a horde from another dimension. That's fine. We can sort that out for 6,500. I feel like I should increase my prices. Cost of living, innit? Eh? Everything's going up. But, I guess... Oh, we've got the Ilhart reinforcements coming in. I guess that's something? Now, I quite like fast assault armies, but I like them to be a little bit more tanky than I think Slaanesh is. I enjoyed my Slaanesh campaign, but the units are very, very squishy, and I don't feel like I definitely... I mean, Slaanesh is sort of the opposite side of Nurgle, really, in that super fast, not good in protracted combat. I like my tanky bar. Oh, fuck, I left my cannons open. Alright, it's fine. They hit the cannons. We've got 2 Lords... Nope, Keepers of Secrets. That's it, not Lords of Change. Keepers of Secrets currently hacking their way through Carlson's guards. There comes Morgan to come and help out. Our cavalry is dealing with yet more chariots on our left flank. Reinforcements will be arriving soon, but I'm going to be honest, we don't need them. Meanwhile, we've got some more chariots stalking through the trees. The Grudgebringer infantry moving in to intercept. Those chariots are not going to be stopped. They're going to push on through. Guns now opening fire on the slightly more slow-moving, devoted marauders of Slaanesh. It'll take a little while longer to arrive at the battlefield. Ah, crap! Came in from behind. That's fine. Chariots by themselves, not really that problematic. They really need to be supported by the units, which is why chariots are kind of a meh unit. Like, they need to be supported, and there's a whole bunch of units that you can get which don't really need to be sword supported, that can sort of like do their own thing. This is why I both love chariots, but also almost never recruit them. You know, I think they're neat, but are they worth the cost? Are they worth the slot? And normally the answer is no, not really. And there we go. The enemy army is defeated, leaving us with a nice big, fat payday. Oh, I'll take the extra cash as well. Oh, I need to assign that banner, don't I? Yeah, no biggie. Oh, we're a seasoned mercenary. So true. Right, if we... I don't really know how useful this camp's going to be, to be honest. Oh, it's fine. I could build this to give me a little bit. It's going to give me 250 extra income. which is like, I mean, that's fine.
The nation calls.
You know, it's a little bit of extra cash in it. Greenskins say a fight against Greenskins. We might be fighting against Greenskins fairly soon, seeing as I am heading in the direction of Skarsnik, because it looks like the Badlands are living up to their name. It's looking pretty bad down there. We've got Scarbrand, we've got Wurzag, we've got Skarsnik. Basically, it's all kicking off down there, so I think we need to meander. We need to meander in that direction. I think that's sensible. Is there anything we can get here? We could get the mortars if we fought Dreadfleet, but they're kind of in the opposite direction. Grimgor's Ardboys are over sort of in that general direction. Wintertooth is up in the north. So that's a potential. Hagreef, Skaven, so there's a few there we could potentially get for fighting Skaven. We could go if we go to King's Glades, we could get Seridan. I don't know if we want him though, because we've got quite a few characters already, so I don't know if I need like another one. If we go north, there's like, I'm annoyed that we missed those knights. I'm annoyed about that. Imperial Cannon. There's a lot that's like the other side of the world. I mean, a Hellblaster volley gun would be nice, but I've got 2 of those, so I don't know how much better that one's going to be. I think maybe we just head towards the Skaven. We got some good lads. We got some good lads here. I kind of want to keep going. I kind of like the militia. I do kind of like the militia. They're just generally pretty good. Instability, yes, Forbidden Rod. Free Forbidden Rods. You know me, love a Forbidden Rods. Got a nice little mixture here, haven't we? It's quite nice. Let's go with Scavenger. And I don't think we actually need to increase mobility, do we? If I get Deadeye, and then ooh, I'm gonna get this because then when we get the steam tank, I think that's gonna be pretty legit. Missile resistance, extra. I do quite like the idea of extra range. So we will go with that. And also I want to... Yeah, we're going to encamp and we're going to head in this direction. What else can we build? Well, let's upgrade the wagon fort because we can afford that. He says. Probably. As long as, you know, we find someone to beat up along the way or we get another contract. Oh, we were going to go fight Festus, weren't we? That's right, we were going to go and fight Festus. The only problem being if we get plague and we take attrition, there's not very much I can do about that. Unless... because I'll only have that one army. So I've just got to hope he doesn't have any nasty plagues that give me attrition. Does Festus have any attrition plagues? I know Kugath does. I think most of his plagues just have like effects and stuff, don't they? Do they? I can't remember.
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
Hi. What do you want? Give me lots of money for a non-aggression pact. Absolutely. Because 1, I'm not going to fight you. I mean, I literally can't. And 2, I need the money. Reload time reduction. Oh, new contracts. What we got? Eliminate Azhag the Sorcerer. Yeah. Raise Pack Ice Bay. That's quite far away. Eliminate Village the Cursed. That's even further away. So far away. Kill out. You know what? I'll take Kill Azhag. Sure, why not? Sure.
Yes, my lord.
I really hope they do something with these contracts because they're not very good, are they?
Yes. South
I don't actually think in camping it costs us movement, but I don't think it actually does because we've got so much extra movement that I don't think it actually... Ooh, it doesn't actually affect us. Also, we've got so much replenishment. I don't need to pay for replenishment anymore, which is nice. Do I want to go training? Yeah, I'm going to make you a Blade Master.
I will marshal the men.
Good. You do that. Do I want like a little bit of money? I mean, so it costs 2,000. It's going to generate 125. At that rate, it's going to take a long time to pay itself back. So, do I actually... I mean, reduce ancillary costs from all traders. I guess that's potentially useful.
The Empire.
I guess. Okay, we're going to head up here. There is a lot of...
I am called Franz.
Are you?
Many call me Emperor.
Do they? I mean, that is your title, so... Kind of makes sense, really. We could be immune to types of attrition, which wouldn't be the worst thing. Is there an upkeep reduction here? Renowned, Envoy. Ooh, upkeep. Okay, we're going to go 14 turns. 14 turns. Well, kind of. The only problem being that now I've pooped you out. There's no... I guess the thing is, if our army dies, we still have a camp here, right? So it's kind of like a save point. I guess that's what it is. It's basically a save point. It's not a very useful one, but if we pop it, it's supposed to be a forward camp, but this one's quite back. It's quite far back. Yeah, it's basically a save point, isn't it? Really. It can't do anything. But at least if we die, we've got somewhere to respawn.
Deliver your missive and then get from my presence.
Dirtho, how's it going, buddy? Non-aggression pact. Yeah, alright. You are... Yeah, so it feels like the sort of... The middle of the old world is a fairly safe location, apart from obviously Festus. But the south has definitely... It's a bit of a rough neighbourhood, shall we say. And the north, well, that's pretty rough as well. Plus it's grim. Okay, we're going to head up to Middenheim. Oh, it does look like Artois has take goods. Goods. What plague have you got? Less range, less missile resistance, battle healing cap, blah blah blah. Okay. Alright. I mean that's not the worst thing. I don't think we need anything. This is just going to give us +4 leadership, which I'm going to be honest isn't that useful, especially if our units... Because you can tell units to withdraw, but it's definitely not as good as when they just run away by themselves. Because when they withdraw, if they get tangled up too much, they'll be like, alright, I guess we'll just stay here and die then. Which is worse. Whereas if they break and run, they're much more likely to get away because they're under AI control. So... Obviously, because we have units we cannot replace if they die, it's better for them to run away than it is for them to die. So actually having higher leadership isn't necessarily a good thing. If anything, it's kind of short-term good for long-term bad.
Welcome, my countrymen.
What a big floppy hat you have. Okay, we're going to go in here. We're going to beat up Festus. Rough him up. Yeah. Give him a good old roughing up. I do not care for that. What? No. That is the problem. The best missions to take are the sack ones. Because they don't go away. Whereas the kill this guy one, if he's over the other side of the map, there's a very high likelihood they're going to die long before you get over there. So, yes.
Sigmar compels us.
That's Festus. So we're gonna have to deal with
What
you.
does the Emperor bid?
Do I want you to have more armor? You don't have very much armor. I might give you more armor. Let's do that. I feel like it's weird that the elves, their only option is crafted heavy armor. So it's not really an elf thing, is it? Not really. These lads, I kind of want to give the artisan. You know what? I'm going to give the artisan blades. Let's make them more killy.
Now?
Yes, now. Definitely now. No time like the present. Ooh, local contracts. And... oh. Well, actually, that's not a problem because I don't have settlements. I don't need to worry about it. It's fine. What we got here? Trolls. Lots of trolls. I can bop trolls. Trolls can get bopped. You know what? I'm going to take the experience. Now, we've got lots of missions to sack Hairgig. Oh, there they are. So... no, actually, let's think about this. Are you at war with Festus? You fucking should be. How are you not at war with Festus, for fuck's sake? I swear to God, this fucking game.
Affirmative.
This fucking game. I really hate, because if you play Festus, do you know what happens as soon as you meet Carl? He fucking declares war on you. Of course he does. And yet, here we are. What, is this like 40 turns in? 40 turns in. 40 turns in. Carl's next door fucking neighbour. He's like, yeah, well, you know, I've got stuff on my plate.
To the provinces?
Just fucking what?
Welcome to fair Bretonnia, Commodore.
Oh, fucking what? Who? Right, Festus, who the fuck are you at war with? How are you only at war with 4 people? I swear to God, when I played Festus, I was at war with everyone. Everyone came in to fucking kill me. It's so aggravating. They've only got minor fucking... no wonder you never fucking die. Oh, I just wish this game was a little bit more... I wish it was more of an even playing field, because sometimes quite often it feels it's just not.
The nation calls.
Oof, that's a lot of guys. Right, we're gonna bop this. Oh, I need to put this on someone. I'm gonna eeny, meeny, money, you. Right, we sack. That means we get... hang on. Bosch did that one. Bosch did that one. Bosch, Bosch, Bosch.
I will marshal the men.
All the Bosches. Right, and now we fall back again. Give them a little sack, pull back, because they've got a lot of guys down here. You know, I can take these on one at a time. Maybe even 2 of them. 3 of them might be a stretch.
What?
I say might be. It could be absolutely fine. I mean, we could grab that. Got the war leader, haven't I? Okay, let's get absolute power. Bonds of War. Ward save for the lads. Legendary Mercenary is going to just give everyone more melee attack and defense, which is quite nice. So this is all good. I mean, I would like to get some of these skills, mostly because they just look exciting. They don't actually do anything particularly interesting, but they look exciting.
Yes?
They just look exciting. Do you need more melee attack? I mean, may as well. May as well, no harm in it.
Yes, my lord.
The dead still burn. Okay. Leadership, we're fighting those guys. Scorched Earth. Yes, I do. I do like that skill. And then we can get ashes to ashes afterwards as well. Oh. Oh.
Ready.
Oh. It's pretty good. Bonus first large. No. Let's give you more missile strength, because I kind of like you just sitting there and taking pot shots at people. Let's give you this one. 3 more levels and you get a steam tank. which is totally legitimate.
I will listen, but my time is short.
Hello, Defensive Alliance. I'm going to say no. I think we can be friends. Oh, I should really try and take. If I can grab Brass Keep, that's going to really cut off Festus. Where are? Okay, his armies aren't there. In that case, we're heading straight for Brass Keep. Does it have a big garrison? It has a reasonably large garrison, but I'm feeling pretty good about that. If we take that, Hergig is not a Dark Fortress, is it? Middenheim is. So if we can like retake, if we can retake this, if we can bop him. I mean, Festus is currently out gallivanting. I don't know where the fuck he's gone. It's not really a big problem. But if we can give this back to whoever, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. We take Brass Keep. That will cut Festus off from the vast majority of his reinforcements. He'll only be able to like throw marauders at us, which, you know, marauders are fine, but they're not something to be particularly worried about. Well, the slaughter, they had a good run. By good run, I mean 3 turns. 2 turns. It was 2 turns. It was fine. It is for the best, isn't it? You're right. You're right. Okay, let's kill us some Chaos Boys.
Get those towers moving.
I would really like to see kind of, you know, more sieges being more. But currently, in Total War, sieges usually take place here. This city actually goes all. I mean, the final victory point for this city is all the way back here. Which, you know, if you had to fight your way through this, yes, I can imagine that would be a real bloody grueling fight. But to be honest, the vast majority, I don't think I've ever been beyond here. I don't think I've ever been in all my campaigns. Every time I fight this battle, I've never been here, because the enemy just throw themselves at you. You wipe them out. Got a little flame strike there, which I think Luther did rather well. Got a Luther flame strike there. I mean, he really fell into his profession, didn't he? The right profession. If he's called Luther flame strike and he was like an amber wizard, bit confusing. So yeah. Anyway, so we've taken out the towers. Of course, that flame strike. How many kills? 179? Not bad. Not bad. I mean, another one there would be quite nice if we can manage that. Going to use our artillery to smash down the wall, because the Hellblaster volley guns are very, very good at taking out walls. I think because, I mean, I don't know, but it always feels like the faster firing units tend to do significantly more damage. Like, the more shots, like, cannons are probably the worst thing at taking out walls, or luminarchs, because they take ages to take it down. But a Hellblaster volley gun, it'll just chew through a wall, no problem. No problem. We don't really have to worry about ammunition either, because we've got Ludwig who can fill us up again. Top me up, eh? Now, obviously, fighting through all these guys will be quite testing, so we're just going to incinerate as many as possible. Light them up! Ooh, look at that. Look at that damage. That's not bad. Chewing its way through the enemy infantry. Luther has, what's that? 221. It's almost got 2,000 damage dealt as gold. That's not bad. Doing very well, Luther. The Chosen here. Ooh, take another fireball there. Then we're also going to drop Some burning bolts directly on their noggins. So they're already having a bad time. Gonna move Morgan in to engage. It's like the Chaos Warrior is trying to plug the breach. Getting annihilated by missile fire and artillery fire at the same time. Okay, once we've sort of, you know, weakened them a little bit, we've worn them down a little bit, we're going to push into the city itself, create a little cordon, and then push further in. And you can see they're not defending this bit because there's no fucking point. Like, they know, and it's like by the time you get to this, I mean, the bridges would be a really good place to like hold an army, right? You could defend that, you'd be all right there. There's a little one there. I mean, there's I mean, you've got the bridges. This map's actually quite sort of like defensive because you've got 3 bridges there, so that's like 3 choke points you could effectively use if you needed to fall back from the walls. But the problem is that by the point you've taken the walls, the battle's basically over, which I think is actually probably fairly true to what sieges were. I think by the point the attacker had managed to breach the walls and was inside the city, you know, basically it's good night Vienna. Assuming it was Vienna. So moving Elrod's Glade Guards in to take up position, hold the line in their tights. Oh, enemy general charging in. Oh no, an exalted hero, sorry, I thought he was a general. He's not, oh, he probably is the general actually. So we've got him surrounded. We're sending Elrod's Glade Guard in to engage. He's being poked to death gently. We're sending in Macius. I'm assuming he's like a... He's a Dark Omens character, because I don't know who the fuck he is. I'll tell you what, I think my favourite battle in Shadow of the Horned Rat had to be the one where you had to get past the dragon. There was this dragon with his head coming out of the cage, and every time you tried to like move past it, it breathed fire. Unless, apparently, you cast Entangling Thorns on it for some reason. I don't know why. But Gotrek was in that. Gotrek was fighting the dragon, although they weren't doing any damage to each other. They were just like hitting each other and not actually doing anything, which is fine. But the dragon would then breathe fire on you as you tried to pass. But as soon as you got past the dragon, a whole horde of Skaven, I think it was Skaven or Greenskins appeared, I can't remember what it was. And I mean, I guess the plan was to, like, get across and then fight them. I don't know whether you were supposed to, like, use the Entangling Thorns or whether it's expecting you to take damage. I just worked out the Entangling Thorns seemed to stop it. I spent ages just casting Amber Spear at it, seeing if I could kill it, and it didn't seem to do fucking anything. So then I was like, well, it doesn't seem to, like, breathe fire if the Entangling Thorns is there, so that seems good. So I started moving my army across. The enemy army turned up, and I was like, well, I you know, choke points, even at that young age, I realised choke points were a good thing. So moved my army back, and it turns out that the dragon would also breathe fire at the enemy units as they went past. So I just turned off Entangling Thorns, and the dragon incinerated all of the enemy for me, and that was very satisfying. Holy shit, the Grudgebringers, just getting right in there. Chopping Chaos Warriors to pieces. Holy shit. This guy's like, oh, no, that was a bad idea. Running away. Okay, we're pushing further into the little courtyards. I actually really like this city because a lot of the cities kind of feel a bit, I don't know, they feel a bit like not very city-like, but I really like this map. It feels really good. I think it's because of the bridges and stuff. I always said that they should bring the bridges actually into siege battle. With that said, I don't think the cities where it was literally just like a wall was necessarily that bad. I know there was a few. It felt like a minority of people yelling about how the city should be full of cities and fuck me, these walls. Ugh. But realistically, game-wise, I don't think the full cities actually work very well. I don't. I'm sorry. As the game stands, and you can go, well, they just need to change the game till cities are actually... Well, I guess. But so maybe not. I just think some of the cities are too big. Oh, I do like seeing the banners, though. It's a shame they didn't add banners. Never mind. Right, we've got more Gore-Beast chariots charging in. The Ironbreakers managed to draw up into formation. Are they unbreakable? Huh. Oh yeah, because of course Goldtooth. Is it Goldtooth? Not Goldtooth. Gold Tongue? Gold Tongue's thing. Okay, looks like those chariots are getting annihilated. Taking the objective there. And I mean, looking at numbers, they've, what, got maybe a couple of units left, if anything. The Grudgebringer infantry taking a wee bit of damage from the... Shit, have you got a glowy sword? Huh. So you have. Neat. Let's see, it's... Holy shit, he's got a trumpet! Are you shitting me? He's got fucking musicians. What the fuck? Well, he's not going to be trumpeting anymore, is he? I used to be a trumpeter like you until I took a fucking javelin to the elbow. Holy shit. Okay, we're pushing forwards. I need to bring my my boys up. Maybe drop some spells. These guys are tanking this. This is fine. Drop some burning sensations on these Marauder Horsemen. That should do it. That's it. You run back towards the flaming bolts. There we go. There we go. Nice. That's going to break them. And that looks like that's going to cause the mass rout that we need to take the city. That even before we cross the bridge. Never mind. Nice and controlled siege, that, wasn't it? Very clean. We're going to restore... Although I don't actually need the money, so... I'm going to give it to... Wow, ready gyrocopters. God, yeah, no wonder you're trying to give those fucking things away. Also, that seems like 612 for a fucking settlement. Are you shitting me? And +5 relations. I'm fairly sure you get more money in relations if you just take it and then sell the fucking thing. But we do get traits. So what do we get? We got none shall remain. Gained by returning 6 order settlements. We get +3 melee defense for the entire army, which is quite nice. It's all right, isn't it? I'm going to grab this because just +4 melee attack for everyone. Assuming they're, you know, gold chevron, which... I mean, the Grudgebringers are. Grudgebringer cavalry is. The infantry, not so much, because, you know, they died a little bit. Just a little bit. They just got wiped out a little bit. Just had to, we had to find new Grudgebringer infantry. Here's your uniform. Why is it covered in blood and got holes stabbed in it? Well... Well, I mean, yeah, it's not really that. It's not really important. The reason isn't important.
By the comet.
Exactly. Exactly. So let's, I guess, build this because, you know, we've got money now, so we can build this. Sure. Sure. I really like this mod, but the being limited to only one army is very limiting. Now, I don't like having lots and lots of armies. I find that very, well, annoying, to be honest. But you know, if you get a limited number of armies, I think that would be better.
Come then. Only Sigma's god Ulrika can judge it.
Particularly because there's situations where the AI is like blobbing up, and you literally can't deal with them unless you have multiple stacks yourself. I think we should go down and deal with the vampires. We probably need to deal with them anyway. Also, if we want to win the Dark Omen campaign, we're going to have to go and deal with Manfred, which does mean going through the Badlands and Scarbrand. That might be quite... I'm not gonna... It's not impossible. It is going to be quite tough, though. Oh, new contracts. Anything fun? Eliminate Bull. Okay. Not gonna, oh, you really want Bull dead, don't you? I guess I don't think he's going to live very long, but all right.
To the provinces.
Okay.
The nation calls.
We've it looks like they've literally just got Hairgig left.
It is for the best.
I'm wondering if we run down, are these guys going to fight or are they going to run away? They're going to run away. They're not going to be able to run far enough away because, of course, we can march. Having that much movement range kind of, I don't think the AI kind of calculates based on how far additional move. So if you have a loss of additional movement range, the AI doesn't seem to be able to calculate that in, which really helps. Okay, we're gonna kill this guy. He's got Bilious Thunderguff. Yes. Yes. What is it with the Warriors of Chaos? They always seem to have like a bajillion. I swear I fight Bilious Thunderguff literally every other battle when I'm fighting Warriors of Chaos. Anyway, right, we'll kill these guys. We'll mop up Festus, and then I think we're heading to Sylvania. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.